Well, hi, welcome back. It's Julie at Cricket Leg Creative, and I'm sharing with you today just a simple, quicker video about making some backgrounds using highlighters. These are Sharpie highlighters. It's an 8-pack of kind of rainbow colors. Pretty sure I got these at Walmart. I'm sure you can find them on Amazon. I love these highlighters. They're a push top. What do you call that? Like a ballpoint pen almost, where you push the top and the thing comes out. I hate lids, so I love those that they're push top. And I use them on my planners, you can see, to kind of color block what I'm doing. So I've just got some cardstock and some rulers, and I like to work on paper because I'm a little messy underneath. So I'm just taking some white cardstock and I'm just going to freehand a little bit, just some lines with some colors, just to kind of show you a basic idea of what you can do. And I'm not using a ruler for this one. I really kind of like the look of not straight lines. And what I'm trying to do here is just show you that I'm not moving at the wrist like that. I am moving my entire arm. And what I have found is that for me, that allows me to make fairly straight lines. They're not going to look like you made them with a ruler, but like I said, I like that kind of freeform look. But that's how I do it, is I pull my entire arm straight back. And so my wrist is kind of almost like frozen with the highlighter in it. I find that helps me to make the best freehand lines. So try that. I'm just going to go through here with one color, and then I'll go through with another color, and I'm speeding up this part because it's just the same thing over again. I turned it over because I wanted to be able to hold the paper on the left side, and I'm just filling in with a different color. Now you can do all kinds of designs, as you'll see. I certainly haven't showed you everything you could do with these, but I just wanted to quickly show some fun examples of some things that you could do. So this is just alternating color stripes. And the next one I'm going to show you how I use a ruler. Now I was going to use my T-square T ruler, but what I found was if I did line it up at the top to draw a line, my marker did not go all the way to the end at the top. So what I'm doing instead is using this L-shaped ruler, and I'll line up the outside edge against the side of the cardstock, leaving enough space at the bottom above that where that L is, that my highlighter has somewhere to go so it doesn't stop right at that inner corner. And then you can just line up the outside of the ruler with the last line that you made. And so I'm going to speed this one up too. Finished all the green lines. I'm going back with the lighter blue highlighter, and you can't see it very well here, but there are some measurement lines on that ruler, and I'm lining those up along the edge of my first green line. I think it's like the ½ inch marks that I was lining up. But then after that, you can line up your ruler with the other lines that you've made. And then I'm just going to do the exact same thing going in the other direction. So I'm basically just making like a check pattern or whatever. And going back with the blue and doing the same thing. So just to show you what it can look like with straight lines, what it can look like with freehand lines, there's that one. And just comparing the two there. I really do love the freehand. Now this one's kind of fun because you don't have to worry about which way you're going. This reminds me of those like 80s style photo backgrounds with the abstract line art, if you know what I'm talking about. So you can just do any mixture of colors that you want. I didn't end up really caring for how this one turned out, but at the end you'll see, if you stay and watch the end, you'll see that it actually ends up looking pretty good with what I ended up doing with it. But you can just go around and do random lines, angled, going in different directions with all different colors, and try out different ways to do this. So this would be fun to just sit down if you're not sure what you want to make card wise, but you just want to make something. Just cut a bunch of paper. I just cut 4¼ by 5½. Cut an 8½ by 11 sheet of paper into quarters, and just sit down and play and just see what you can come up with. That's what I did before I made this video, is I just played with a few things to see what it would look like. And you'll see that some of them maybe don't look all that great, but you can do some fun things with them still. So there's one I made earlier, or all these ones I'm about to show you, ones I made earlier. Wavy diagonal, that one was with the ruler and doing 2 different colors offset. Some kind of a rainbow, repeating rainbow pattern, which I think would be really cute in the background. A thicker plaid, which I don't like as much because you can see the lines where you make them thicker, but I mean, that's okay. That one kind of looked a little almost 3D without the yellow in there. That last one with the stripes, I wasn't crazy about that, so I took my new Large die of the month from Spellbinders. I love this die set because I've been needing some big numbers for like birthday, anniversary type stuff. And I cut out from that one with the stripes, two sets of the number 16, one kind of with the stripes going horizontal and one diagonal. And I think that looks pretty cool. You can put that on some pattern paper or some plain paper. I think, yeah, I'm grabbing a piece of paper so you can see a little better. And now I'm going to take one of my highlighters, and you could do this with any of your markers. You can make a coordinating solid color. So I'm just coloring on some spare cardstock, and I cut out the 16 again. And that looks really cool. On top of that abstract line one that was made earlier. And that's just a fun way you can kind of coordinate your stuff together. So sit down maybe sometime if you've got some highlighters and want to just have a little fun, a little no rules fun, and see if you can make a bunch of backgrounds and things that you can even die cut out of. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll have some fun with it, and please subscribe and hit the bell thing so you can see when I do another video. Y'all take care.